Good afternoon from Gracie Legions, Texas. My name is Professor Tommy.
I'm Professor Adrian.
And we're going to show you technique of the week from our fundamentals program regarding extension and sweeps. So we're going to start first with the idea of a larger, stronger opponent, okay? So I want to try to keep Professor Adrian's or anybody, my opponent or an adversary in a self-defense situation, I want to keep them away from me as much as possible. You'll see this in the cage or in self-defense where, they use their legs to keep them away from a standing opponent. From ground, we're using our legs to kind of keep him away. Same thing's gonna be true if he stands. I want to keep his hips as far away as possible as I can away from my hips. Because as he gets underhooks and he starts putting his weight on me, it's gonna be obvious physics and some issues that we're going to use more energy than we have to, and obviously he's going to have a huge advantage from that point forward. So the concept is keeping his hips away from my hips. All right, second now is my my support hands. So support hand grips here, he starts grabbing me. I'm going to start breaking this so that way I can maintain the base advantage and also grabbing the arm. So the arm looks different. The different ways that we can use these grip sequences. I can use a 2-to-1, wrist focus. This works well in no-gi. I can go on the outside of the elbow. I can go on the inside of the elbow. Very effective and very smart way to control, okay? Now, I cannot control if he's gonna stay on his knees or if he's gonna stand. So we're gonna look at two scenarios. First scenario, he stays on his knees, right? Where we use this arm grip and he starts putting pressure forward, right? And I'm going into kind of like a classic scissor sweep. Now from here, as I have the extension, it's very simple because he's not expecting me to. I drop this foot and I'm gonna pull him forward and kind of get him over to his side and back, okay? The other scenario is going to be when he stands. Very difficult for me to maintain two legs frames on his hips. So I'm just going to naturally fall down and naturally come in and start framing against his ability to put weight on me. Now when Professor Adrian puts all his weight on me, it's virtually weightless. There's no problem here. I can carry and support somebody bigger and stronger than me. Okay. The idea here, right, is we have a variety of different ways to kind of develop this grip sequence. Number one is to just switch over and grab his ankle. We have tripod sweeps and other entries for our wrestle up system. But today, we're gonna maintain the frame. And now Professor Adrian is gonna sit back down on his knees because he got a little tired or for whatever reason. And as he does, the same thing. We come in and we work towards mount position. So hopefully that helps you as you're growing in your journey in your fundamentals on how to properly grip, how to properly use structure and frames, and use extension to maximize the ability to keep somebody stronger and heavier than you. Self-defense wise as well, as far as strikes, not really wanting to have their weight on top of you. This gives you a good option to use that extension and to potentially follow through with the basic scissor sweep, which most of us should know. In our entry and orientation into jiu-jitsu based off a scissor sweep concept, and using that advantage to rotate and reverse to a top position. So hopefully you enjoyed this technique. Hope everybody has a great start to the year. Thank you, Professor Adrian.
Thank you.
And everybody have a great week. Us.